Dee, what are you thinking?
I'm thinking, we made it. There it is.
Yeah!
Bring it on.
All right, here we go. Indy State. This was the site of the Indiana State Sanitarium. They searched all over the state actually for a nice south-facing site out in the country where they could do a self-contained village. They did their own crops and did their own dairy. Children's ward they added, I think in the 30s, and it was down on this ridge on top of where this building is. And the sidewalk here is on top of the steam tunnels that help bring electricity to all the buildings and the steam heat for the radiators up here in the older buildings. So here on the right is what the superintendent's house. It was built in about 1922. Doctors and nurses also lived in there. There's exits all over the place that people could come and go without waking everybody up. So these two are the doctor bungalows where doctors and their families live.
And this building is what again?
The superintendent's mansion. So there's bedrooms upstairs and then entrance to the attic at the top and a bunch of old toys and stuff to search through if you're interested in that. You want to look through all the other rooms or you want to go back out?
Just run through real quick. It's like a big living room. That's a creepy looking doll.
And this is actually one of my favorite rooms. It used to be a screen-in. So that's the prettiest building on site, in my opinion.
That is something.
And it's a real slate roof. And then the 5-story is in the distance there. I don't know if you guys heard, that was the foundation to the initial TB Women's Ward.
Oh, right here?
Yeah, and the tunnels are underneath it.
Oh. How do you access them from outside?
There's an entrance here on the road.
Oh.
And there's an entrance in the basement of the admin building.
Awesome.
So I will probably leave you here at the front of this building.
Okay.
Let's take over.
Woo! It's the man.
Thank you very much for your patience.
Oh, no worries.
Well, this is the administration building. It's the first building they built on the campus, 1908. It's always been administration. The first floor are where the business offices are. When they built the facility, the second floor was the doctor's residence. And when you go up there, there's a break in the wall there, so there was like a suite over here that's like 3 bedrooms and a bathroom, a suite over there, and then these were bachelor rooms. And then the third floor was nurses' dormitories. They had 4 ladies per room. The basement had the gift shop and a couple other smaller rooms. There's a room where I assume it was staff, like a break room. There's like a little kitchenette down there. There's a financial office because the patients that were here had like money in their commissary account kind of a thing. And they could get money out and spend it in some of the stores that were here. So we'll just take a couple steps back. This was the administration building for the facility. When it was a tuberculosis hospital, they had the women's ward, which is on top of this concrete pad, which then becomes the tunnel. The men's ward was on the other side. And then down where you parked, that area right there is where the children's ward was. So they had them separated by gender and then by age. In the 60s, they came up with a cure for tuberculosis, so they didn't need a facility like this anymore. And then in 1976, it was bought by 3 gentlemen from Chicago who were accountants. And they did accounting books for nursing homes. And they were like, man, nursing homes make a lot of money. We should open up some nursing homes. So they found this facility that was for sale. They talked to the county, which had a public nursing home. It had about 200 patients in it, and they said they were going to close the facility, and then they agreed to move the patients here. So these 3 guys, whose middle names were Lee, Allen, and Bryan, so they named the center Lee Allen Bryant Center. They hired 100 staff, doctors and nurses, people to cut the grass, people to do the laundry, people to cook. And they got the full facility ready. The men's ward and the ladies' ward were built out of wood. They didn't have adequate fire escapes, and so they decided to take those buildings down. The tunnel system is still here. And then where the men's ward was, they built what we call the nursing home. So this building was built in 1978. And then they went to the county and said that they were ready to take patients. And the county had changed their minds. They were going to keep their facility open. So the people that own this place were like, what are we going to do? We've got 100 staff here. We're paying $1 million a month in salaries, and we don't have any patients. So they looked around the state, and they found a hospital in the northern part of Indiana that had mental patients there. And that facility was closing. They were trying to find different facilities that could take 2 patients or 3 patients. But this facility raised their hand and said, we'll take all 150 of them. So they moved those patients down here, and then they did eventually get some nursing home patients. And then the county came in and said, you guys said you were opening a nursing home. Nobody said anything about a mental health facility. And they were like, well, you said you were going to give us your patients. And so, like, we got to pay these people, and we need to bring in some revenue. So there was lawsuits between the county and the owners here at Lee Allen Bryant it took about 20 years for the last one to finally settle out. So they got off on a wrong foot with everybody. A lot of people around here didn't like the facility because of that. A tuberculosis hospital, as you can kind of see, needs big open windows, a lot of open fields, sunlight. That kind of stuff was good for tuberculosis patients. It helped to minimize their symptoms, and it lessened the contagion aspect of it. But when you have a mental health facility, if you go to one that's built today, unfortunately it's kind of built like a prison. Smaller windows, few doors, walls, because they need to keep those people contained. Mm-hmm. So they brought them and they put them in this facility with all the open windows and lots of doors, and they had trouble keeping them contained. Yeah. So patients escaped all the time because they were here. Most of the patients were here against their wills because of their severe mental incapacitation. So people escaped. I know of 2 people that fell into the river and drowned. I know of 4 or 5 cases of people that went down the road and went into the highway and got hit by cars and killed. I've talked to several of the neighbors who woke up in the morning and there was somebody sitting at their kitchen table eating cereal from the facility.
Oh my God.
So it became reputable around here that they couldn't keep the patients contained. A lot of patients would squirrel away food from the cafeteria and then strike off and go live in the woods. And some of them would live there for 2-3 weeks before the people here would find them and bring them back. Sometimes in the winter they died of exposure. So they probably had 30 or so cases of people who died because they were mismanaged. They had a lot of patient-on-patient violence. They had some financial issues, and so they had to take out a second loan. They then had some Medicare reporting problems. There were allegations of abuse and neglect. And so finally in 2011, the state came in and said, you guys, you have so many different kinds of problems. And so they came in and closed the facility down. The people that owned it got in their cars and just drove away. They left everything here. The last patients were taken out of here 6 months after they closed. But when they closed, nobody was paying employees anymore. So some of the employees didn't come back, but a lot of them did because they had patients here that needed care. They needed to be fed, they needed to be washed, they needed to be taken care of. So for 6 months, employees, former employees would come here. They would bring food from their homes, clothing, blankets, and stuff for the patients, and they took care of the patients until they all got relocated. So there's probably, like I said, there were about 30 or 35 pretty tragic deaths, a few suicides.
Okay.
The nursing home is probably where the most patients passed away because most people who come to a nursing home, they're older and they live a few years and then pass away. So probably most of the deaths on the property were in that building. The 5-story building behind it is where they house the mental patients. And that's where most of the violent or tragic deaths happen.
Okay.
All right, so you want to walk through the buildings now?
Sure, we can do a quick walkthrough.
All right.
This is a pretty building.
Yeah. When I first came in here, I thought this looked like the lobby of a hotel.
Yeah, it kind
Yeah,
of
it
does.
does.
Do you mind, like, if we just go down and kind of poke our heads towards the
Sure, we can.
tunnels?
Yeah.
So there's a few ways to get to the tunnels. We can go through and through from this building, the way we're walking right now.
This is so cool. It really is.
So this is kind of the hub of the tunnel system.
Okay.
If you go towards the garbage can, that leads, so right now we're under the administration building. This way goes further into the campus, so you'll go under the
Oh, it's so
nursing home, and then you'll go under the 5-story building. If you go that way, it leads to the road. So this way is more,
haunted.
no, it's less scary. So,
Who is that? Huh? You hear that?
I ain't heard nothing.
People? You heard it?
go outside and see if there's people out there for me, please.
I actually saw something.
Did you see people?
No.
I heard it too.
Girls.
I heard it too.
I didn't hear it.
I heard it, but it came from that way. It didn't sound like it was that far away. It wasn't even that many. It was like,
This room right here is the morgue.
Okay.
This is where, when anybody passed away, they brought them into this building, into this room. So during the tuberculosis era, almost everybody that was here had families who loved them and came to visit them, but had to stay away. So when they passed away, they went home to their families. When it was the Leon Bryant Center, most of the people that were here were wards of the state. And so when they passed away, the county coroner claimed their remains and brought it to the county coroner's office. And then if they didn't have family they could find, then they were buried in a potter's field for the county. So as far as we know, no patients were ever buried on site. All right, so we're gonna go upstairs. So we're leaving the 1920 or the 1908 administration building, and we're gonna go into the 1970s nursing home. So you can see they left all the blankets and sheets and pillows, and
hey, you can sleep in here.
all the rooms have beds.
Oh my God.
So the three main buildings are connected indoors, so you don't have to go outside. So there's the cafeteria. There's signs that say you can't wear your coat in here, because I guess they would like steal food and put it in the pockets of their coats. And so they were trying to make it more difficult for them to escape and go live in the woods. So they couldn't wear coats into the cafeteria. So we're leaving the 1970s nursing home, we're moving into the 1950s mental hospital.
I know we're doing
Another cafe.
So this is the cafe for the mental hospital. All right.
this place.
So here's the nursing station for this building.
Oh, we made it that far?
You can do it at 2. It's just
So
like
this
a
is the
spread.
narcotic room.
Ooh, look at This is a what room?
Narcotics.
Oh, okay.
They had all these dispensaries here. The first floor and the second floor, you can see there's not a lot of debris on the ground. I mean, there's a little bit more like paint that's flecked off. But for the most part, you know, the rooms are pretty clean of debris. But if you go up to like the third, fourth, and fifth floor of this building, you'll see a lot more plaster on the ground, maybe some broken glass. So.
Some awesome buildings you guys have.
Yeah, thank you. So there's about 20 buildings on this campus. There's about 7 or 8 like major buildings. There's a little like, almost like a lounge on each floor right by the elevator lobby. Like a little sitting area.
Isn't that a nice little cozy spot?
Yeah.
This building was for the mental patients. The first floor and the second floor were mixed men and women. The third floor was women who couldn't mix with men. The fourth floor was men who couldn't mix with women. And the fifth floor was violent men who really couldn't mix with anybody. So there were quite a few instances of them lighting like bed sheets on fire as a way of like protesting the fact that they were being held against their wills. Which is why they were left on the fifth floor, because if they lit the building on fire, they wanted the other patients to be able to get out. There was one situation where a guy jumped out of the window of the fifth floor and died. There was 2 other people that got up to the rooftop and jumped off. One died on impact. The second one landed on the awning and did not die right away. Out back of this building, there's a big sycamore tree that has a pretty low limb, and the employees jokingly called it the hanging tree. And one of the employees, like his wife or his girlfriend left him, and he was depressed and he went out and he hung himself in the tree. The creepiest story I know was of a woman who was in her 20s. She was a patient here, and she had visions of a nurse who was wearing an old uniform, like with the hat that they used to wear, and that she was hounding this woman to keep her room clean, pick up her clothes, do her chores. She was like hounding her. And none of the staff really listened to her because they were like, well, you're crazy, you know. You're here for a reason. The doctors didn't listen to her. Her family didn't listen to her. And so finally she went out in December. She went out naked to the water tower and died of exposure to the water tower, because that was the only way she could get away from this spirit of this nurse that was hounding her. Apparently, even before the facility was closed, had paranormal activity in it.
I bet you that sonic makes a pretty sound. Maybe you guys could show me that later.
Alright, feel free to touch our things. There's a little bear there. Give him a big fat hug. He likes hugs. He's a huggy bear.
Can.
I'd like to see you touch that thing by the doorway, because that's never gone off. You could be the very first one.
What thing?
Oh, it's over here. My ghost meter.
Okay, I can see on my tippy toes.
Alright.
Here,
Where's that REM pod?
Hey,
Okay,
Joe.
it's right there.
there.
If they touch that REM pod, I told them they had to touch it and I bring a cookie at them.
Alright, here we are. Indiana State. We're going in as doctors and nurses right now. We're going to start with that and see what kind of stuff we can get.
So, I want you to come sit down and then touch the light. Touch this right here when you're ready, and I'll bring cookies. Okay? You can touch that. Right? You got it. There you go.
Hey, thanks.
Very good. No, I wasn't one of those over there. You know what that means, right? Can you do it again? Okay, I'm gonna go get you a cookie.
There's the kitty.
Thank you.
Did you see that?
No, I heard
Did you like a bear? Hmm?
Are you touching it or are they doing it?
I'm not touching it.
Nice. Can you do that again?
You do it again?
You guys gotta grab your walkabouts and then.
I have a lot of
Are
stuff
we
to
gonna
grab.
go together or what are we gonna do for a bit?
I'm up for whatever.
Oh, weren't we gonna like walk a hall a little bit to make our rounds like this?
Well, where we wanna go? Mental ward or the
Nursing home.
nursing home?
You know?
Let's do it.
Hi guys.
Whoa, I just got a super high spike right here.
No electricity.
It went like up to 6 and then back down, and now it's not.
Something's following you.
I know my sound's not on low, I need to turn it back on. I think it's
Can I come in? I'm a nurse. Nurses and doctors here.
This chair was really used.
How you doing in there? How's everyone in the room 305?
Hello? How are you today? How are you feeling? Oh, I got chills, you guys.
It was me.
Who's beeping?
This is my K2. Oh, sorry, I'm not used to that sound. I was like, what is that? I was said the
It was
same.
coming. It was
Are
something.
you walking by?
Are you following Teresa?
Your phone's not in your pocket or anything, is it? Just asking.
Are you following Teresa?
Are you by me? You've been walking like this the whole time.
I'm just asking. I'm not saying it's not.
How do you prefer to communicate? If you would rather talk, I need you to yell as loud as you can so we can hear you. If you prefer to just bang on things and we'll come find you, we can do that too. So show us which way you would like to communicate. Yell or knock. Either the REM pod went off down there or something either darkened something or lit something up. I know that's like a really weird distinction, but right by that chair, by where the REM pod is, something happened where I can't quite figure what it was. It was very fast. Like I just caught it out of the corner of my eye. Very nice.
Yeah, nobody's talking on that one. We'll try a different one. Let's try another floor. We are currently in the, are we in the mental facility?
Yeah, this is the
We're on the second
Second
floor
Of
of the
Adams
mental
Hall.
facility.
Yeah.
Try to see if we can get any interaction here. Hello?
I'm coming down, checking on ya. Knock knock.
Anyone here? This is a no smoking area.
There must have been smoking. It is pretty dusty in here.
Yeah. It's kind of getting a headache, but I don't know if it's from the hat or just from the day or just all this shit in
I
here.
don't know.
Then head back, step outside so you guys can get some fresh air and get down in a mask and then split up.
Sure.
We're heading out. We'll be back.
I'll be here all night.
We'll be back as friends.
We'll be here all night. You can talk to us whenever you want.
You getting hot?
Who's making noise down there? Hello?
Who's down there? As we were just in there and Jill was talking, I'm like, shh. And I heard footsteps out here. And I ran out here and turned on my flashlight because as I was coming around the corner, it took off running and bolted down the hallway.
You heard it go faster?
There was like
And then it was going boom, boom.
like footsteps coming down this way. Like 3 or 4 bangs. He went running.
You didn't hear it at all?
I didn't hear it at first, but then we came and we just sat here for a second. It got real quiet, and then you could hear it.
Oh.
And it was
Yep.
Hello? It feels like there's a person in here. That sounds like a person or a very big animal. Hello?
not animal, it's footsteps.
Who's down there? You don't need to run.
We're just here to help.
You're not in trouble. Where's my flashlight?
And I quickly ran around the corner. I heard something sprinting down this hallway away from me.
No, we're gonna go see. Where's it? Did you just hear that moan? How did you not hear that? I heard it was like. Dude, they came on crazy. It was cooking like. I was like someone on 2 feet. It was not a 4-foot walk. It was not. It was a raccoon. It was really too heavy, I think, to be a raccoon. Holy, I don't even want to know what you heard because what I heard was loud. Alex,
Dude.
holy.
I don't think Jill's ever seen it. I literally was like, shh. And then she just saw me sprint around the corner and like quick shine my flashlight down like this. And I just heard like running down the hallway.
That's crazy because what I heard was banging around. And
No,
I heard
that's-
footsteps, but they were up there.
Right, so I heard footsteps like right here, just when we were around the corner.
Mhm.
And then I started coming around the corner and I started walking back this way and then I started running and
Is that loud?
took off down the hallway.
Holy, there's no way it got that far
And
down
then-
without you seeing it, Alex.
Right. Well, because
There's no
I
way.
immediately turned the corner and my flashlight flicked like this.
No,
And as soon
nothing.
as I turned the corner, there's nothing there.
But it didn't get that far away that fast.
And then Jill didn't hear it, but then we were just standing here as I was pointing my flashlight down the hallway and we
Oh,
both
that
just started hearing
was
it.
loud.
Boom!
That was loud. I heard the footsteps. That was crazy.
Hello?
Anybody down here?
Who's in 407? Hello?
Is this your bed? Is this your bed? Do you sleep on this? Are you in this room? You want to tell us something? Why would somebody put that chair turned towards the wall and make you sit there? Did someone make you sit in that chair like that?
Portal. Ready. Perfect. Hello? It talks backwards.
Oh.
And so if you hear something, then that's real. If it's talking backwards, it's gibberish.
It's just Jill.
Backwards, it's gibberish.
It's just
Sorry, I didn't hear what you said. What's your name?
shadow. There. Behind you. Dark.
Anybody in the hallway? Sound like I'm a male kid.
That's what it said. What are you doing in here?
I have goosebumps now. I am ice cold right now. Who's around me?
Now that's pretty good because I sat here and I watched a shadow figure come out, develop, go out to about here, and then go back in.
Yeah.
What is it?
Sounds like movement or something.
Time to investigate.
Alright, so we're trying to make our way to the administration building. That's
Yeah.
back this way, you
But
said,
I
right?
look at these two rooms first or not? No. That's
It's up to
okay.
you, I don't care.
Okay, let's go to the administration building. Let's see what we got.
Okay.
Okay, we're coming back down the hallway. I don't, corridor 400.
Still running. Alright, which way now?
That way. Should I just put
Left,
this on?
right?
Left. Yeah, I've seen that. What about that guy? Brian something.
Brian, what the fuck was that? Brian. Think they're back there? You guys down there?
Alex! Either that or something fell like the ceiling. And we're right above the ceiling that falls. What was that? Someone down there? Maybe we should sit right here.
We could, for a few minutes.
Okay, I think we heard you down there and we want to know what's going on. It kind of sounded like the door shutting,
It did.
but if they're not there,
Well, we're still trying to get to the administration building.
let's go. Let's go this way.
We're not really sure how to get there, but we'll figure it out.
I think we came this way, so I think we're all good. I think we came this way. I'm almost positive we did.
I don't remember.
It's closing most drawers. Oh yeah, we came this way, remember? Because there's like all these...
Oh yeah, the linens, yep. Yep, this is the way.
Is that the outside door? Or... No. Look at this. How creepy is that? Oh my. Look at that.
Nothing like a jungle growing outside your window.
No.
What was that?
Who is that?
Who's there? Oh my god, my heart just jumped.
Yeah, let's go see it.
It's creepy.
Who's doing that?
Who's down there?
I reflected. All right, what was that? Something fall from the ceiling? Do you hear rain again? Yeah, it's got to be the...
No, that was a loud whatever. Rain did not do that.
I think it's the building right there.
Well, we'll get there. I mean, it almost sounded like that noise.
Could have been.
Oh my god, look behind you. It's so dark.
I ain't looking that way. Come on over here.
Does it end?
I don't know.
I don't think we came this way.
I don't think so either. I think we got to go back that way.
Or we got to go up the stairwell. Or whoops.
Or something.
I think we had to turn
I
somewhere.
know. I remember that. I don't know where.
So we just had to go
There's
through a
an arrow
door.
there for us. We should... Awesome! We didn't open that door. This is awesome! Anybody in here? Okay.
What's that? Is that the REM pod? Oh, it is. But it's the temperature thing.
170. Who's over here?
Who's walking around the stairwell?
Someone up there?
Hello? I think it's the temperature thing.
Or the battery's dying.
No.
I just feel like I'm moving.
No, the temperature change thing.
Someone's gotta be here. talk to us about things that happen in this building? Don't you want us to know things? Did you just walk up the stairs?
Can you come down and touch one of the things on the stairwell?
Should we check out the upstairs? Sure.
I think we came up here late. I don't know. I don't think we did. We went downstairs to the ward. Oh. Hello? Who's touching? You coming up behind us?
Hi. Who is it?
Who's down there? We appreciate you touching that.
Wonderful. Yeah. Do you not want us to go up here? Or what?
If you don't want us to go up here, light all the lights up on that. Who's standing by there? Were you coming up with us? Come on. Come follow. I think whoever was coming up the stairwell with us. That's my take on it. Hello? I heard shuffling down here or something. We're in the administration building on the top floor.
Okay, we're headed over to the asylum.
By the way, the REM pod went off on the stairwell while we were here going up the stairs. And when we got to the top of the stairs, it started going off.
We'll probably make over that way soon. Thank you. Here we go.
Who's here?
You're passing through or you're standing here? Can you touch it again if you're just standing here? Very nice. Should we pass through here or you wanna?
Wherever.
Got the cookie. We'll bring it eventually.
Oh.
I didn't say when, I just said I would. Dude, is there like, are you sure there's like nothing electric?
There's no electricity. Oh shit.
You sure?
Yeah. They said the only building with electricity is the one with the bathroom.
What the fuck? That's crazy. Do you see that?
Yeah?
It just stopped. You guys just walking around in here? Hola. Are you following us up? Keep coming. Keep her coming. Boy. Hello.
406. This is 409.
It's 408.
Okay.
Did we have a voice recorder going? I don't think we have anything up here.
No, but I can pull in once this one.
If we ask you questions, would you light that up for yes answers only? Is that okay? Okay. Thank you very much. Is this your room? Yes. It's a very nice room. You have a very nice view. Is your room on this floor?
I'm getting the goosebumps all over and feeling like a cold breeze from this closet behind me.
Are you?
Yeah.
Are you standing by Alex? Oh my gosh. They're never predictable. There's no electricity in here. So this is not gonna go off unless, obviously, so electromagnetic field. So if there's electricity around us, you know, outlets, whatever, but there's no electricity in here. Okay, we're gonna go back out here. How is everyone today? Look, they're bringing in nature to you guys. Isn't that nice of them? Yeah, okay. That was nasty. I couldn't even like not have them. Hola. Who's here? You touching the key too? Are you? Wow, good job. Can I ask you some questions? Would you light that up if I asked you some questions for yes? Is that okay? Would you light that up if that's okay? Okay, thank you. Was this your favorite room? No? You need help with something? You do? Okay. Is it... You do need help. Okay. I understand you need help. Okay. I'm going to ask you some questions about what you need help with. So, can you stop for a second just so that you can answer my questions about how I can help you? Okay. Do you need medicine? Do you need guidance? Are you lost? You're lost. Okay. Are you trying to go home? You are. Is your home in Indiana? Yes. Do you know where your home is? From here? No. Okay.
Just got really cold right behind me.
Did it?
Yep.
What's your room number? Well, now where, Alex?
Head over to administration since they haven't been over there yet.
Where? Oh yeah.
They went over to the mansion. This place is like this building's kind of creepy, but dude, that nursing home is the creepy one.
See you later.
Bye.
We should be doing a spirit box session. Is what we should be doing. Real. Oh, what's in here? Oh, who's this? Who's on the? Who's that picture on the bed? He looks like a nice guy, huh?
Clothes in the drawers.
Okay, I'm gonna get out a box. It's kind of noisy, but we can talk to you, okay? Is your name Mr. Alvarez? Do you want me to put your picture somewhere where you can look at it all the time? I think it said something, would you? Okay, let me see. I'm gonna walk around the room. When I get to where you would like me to put it, say stop. Okay? Ready?
Stop. I just heard it. I don't know. I swear to God, I heard it.
Did you say stop? I just got goosebumps. Like everywhere. Okay, I'll put it here. Alex said he heard you say stop.
Can you tell us what state we're in?
visit you, enjoy some for you. Do you want me to read you something or sing a song? What would you like? Just say hiding. Alright, Mr. A, we'll talk to you later. Thanks for chatting. Those are some pretty good responses coming through. I just couldn't understand all of them.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks for talking, dude. It's very nice of you. There it is. That almost hit me in the face. Did you see that?
Yes.
Dude, literally in the face.
Fucking bats.
Holy. Oh my god. Those are some serious, like, ninja-like reflexes.
Right?
Oh my
think
god,
I got-
Alex.
I think I got
myself in the
whiplash.
tooth. Holy shnikes. Hello? Is anyone in here with bats? Our friends told us that you lit that thing up on the stairway. Who's in here? Any doctors in here? Would you be willing to come out and talk to us? Can you touch that thing on the stairs? Just let me know that's okay. I would love to have a conversation with you. Could you talk to us for a little bit? Mm-hmm. Holy shit. That was a yellow sign. Did you hear that?
I heard it.
Sounded like a woman. What was that?
Did you hear a woman clear her throat?
Yeah.
What's that?
Dude, what was that?
It was far that came from here, right?
That was so loud. Have you ever heard so many noises in one building in your whole life?
Right, and that's like upstairs, behind us, over there.
That I really do not think are outside noises, like causing stuff in here.
That doesn't even sound like
Is anybody upstairs? Downstairs? Hello? Knock knock. What was that?
it. I do not know. Who's over there?
Who's up? That was upstairs, wasn't it?
Was it? I thought it was.
I don't know. Where are you? I heard that. Can you do it again? Is that footsteps?
Oh,
Oh, there's something up there. Is it okay if we come upstairs? I think it wants us to go upstairs. Okay, we came upstairs. Is this where you are? Would you be willing to talk to us on our little box where you can use to channel and communicate? Would you be willing to talk through that? It's a little noisy, but is that okay? All right, you guys. Doctors, whoever, could you come chit chat, please? I'd appreciate it. Okay, that was not a bat.
no, that wasn't a bat.
What?
That wasn't a bat. Can you do that noise again? Footsteps.
There's something going on down there too.
Downstairs now?
Yeah. Something's like rolling or tossing. I don't know. It's like sounds like a shake. Hear it?
I thought that was down there.
That one was down there.
It was downstairs or down that way?
Down that way, but
Okay.
the other one was just downstairs and there's one over there. I think it's like everywhere. Okay, I'm gonna turn this on, alright? Is there a doctor in the building?
My name's what?
Huh? What did you say?
Thought I said my name is James or something like that. Are you hearing other voices? Like not from that?
Yeah. That's why I stopped after I ducked and I was like, wait, what?
I swear I was hearing like a woman downstairs.
Are you talking? What was that?
You hear it?
Some upstairs.
Sound like
It
something.
sounded like it leaned on the railing.
Or something was coming down the stairs, yeah.
What was
What
that?
was that? Is that like an animal?
It sounded like a door moved.
It was something in that room that moved.
Like if something pushed the door, like it was already open, you know, and it just like lightly tapped the wall like a dunk. That's what it sounded like to me anyway.
There's shit moving all over in here. Did you hear that?
What was that?
Something just coughed. Someone just coughed.
I thought that was not a noise, that was like an actual cough.
That was a cough. It sounded like a woman cough.
Somebody down here? We thought we heard you. Are you downstairs, upstairs? Where are you?
Was that you?
No.
Did you hear it?
No.
Oh. It sounded like footsteps right in front of you.
How did I not hear that? Are you in here? Alex said he heard footsteps. Are you walking? Well, we could just go downstairs since we were hearing it there too. Probably doesn't matter, does it?
Not really.
Except for it was all happening like up here and downstairs. We're in the administration building, obviously. There's a lot of bangs, knocks. We thought we heard a door, footsteps.
We're hearing voices now, like coughing. We heard a woman clearing her throat, and we just heard like a woman speaking,
Yeah.
yelling outside.
So there's a lot going on in here. Spirit box upstairs, we got some responses, a little bit hard to understand some of them. But, so there's a lot going on here in the administration building.
Anybody here in this house?
Anybody live here? Anybody reside in here? I am Donna and this is Jill. Does anybody here want to talk to us?
I work in surgery. You ever have surgery?
You did? It's really late.
Did you have a favorite drink?
Beer.
I like beer too. That's my choice of drink.
You mentioned surgery.
All right. Turn that off, I guess. My kitty. Her name's Maddie. I wonder if she's
scared because this is her first time somewhere. Hello.
Double door. This floor looks a little better. Stay out or else.
Hey, did you do some artwork here?
Ooh, I love it.
Anybody here? I can hear you. Please talk to me through this. I don't have anything to eat on me. What would you like?
Can you see us? You can see me, your friend? Are you my friend? I can see you, my friend.
We're in the mansion. We just got a K2 hit and we're hearing stuff upstairs.
We got the K2 out. And we're just gonna do a quick Estes session. Hi there.
Why, hello. Okay.
Hello, is there anyone here?
Welcome.
Thank you.
Where are you from?
We're from Minnesota.
You just hanging around?
Yep, we're just hanging around. Do you
I
enjoy?
saw you come through the door. Glad you're here.
Good, we're glad to be here.
This is my office.
It's a beautiful office.
The first guy was like the same guy, and then it was like, it sounded like, they were all men, but it sounded like 3 different ones total.
There were a couple interesting things. I swear to God, I heard footsteps over here, and I swear to God, the curtain moved over there. And you're like,
Yeah.
and then you're like, that's little Terry coming in.
That's little Terry. Little Terry's coming in. Well, you know, little Terry. They sounded really pleasant. The first guy that said welcome, he's like, it was so bubbly, it was like, welcome.
Yeah, I said welcome like twice.
I don't even want to know what that thing's gonna do, but what was that?
I don't know. Was that something you have?
I've never heard that noise from anything I own.
I don't know what it was. It was like a pumping.
That was bizarre. Maybe we'll see you later.
Yeah, maybe we'll be back. Thanks for talking with us.
Anyone here? Upstairs? Oh, what the fuck?
What?
Something hit me on the head. Upstairs? Oh! Upstairs? There's like a poke, like I don't even know how to describe that. What the fuck, dude? I thought there was like a stick, like something. It's like if somebody took a stick and did this in your hair, like, and scraped it across your head. That's why I hit this thing on this, because I like went.
Yeah, there's nothing there.
What the hell? I literally thought something was stuck in my hair.
We gotta hook up back with them guys.
Yep.
Let's all do an investigation together when you guys are done with that. All right, I'm relying on you. You can just do your thing and see if anything happens.
Alright. Yeah.
Okay, I say we can go down here. We can go try ask this in that room over there while we're getting voices.
Mr. A?
Yeah.
What a dude. I feel like I know him.
Okay.
You know?
Where was Mr. A at? No.
He's down here a little bit.
Right past
Let's see
207.
if we can get Mr.
Mr. A? Hello?
Oh, here he is.
I don't know if that's Mr. A, but he responded to me when I asked him about that. He sounded like he had a weak voice, and it looks like he was on oxygen, so maybe. Do you need anything at all? Clothes or supplies? I told the social worker.
Mom. Mark. Dear Mark.
Dear Mark. Is your first name Mark? Huh? I'm gonna get out something so you can talk. I'm gonna put this on the letter from your mom. Don't know what her name is.
Mr. A, is that you?
Oh, wow. Are you touching that, Mr. A? Is that the letter from your mom? Can you light up more than just green? Can you touch it? Like, put your whole hand over the antenna.
I like how the REM pro's going off and Donna's just reading the Bible.
Oh, I was reading what somebody wrote in here.
Okay, sorry, Mr. A. We're gonna retry this again. You can still touch it, though.
Danny, AM.
What did they call you? Is it still okay if I call you Mr. A? The same voice. He really started talking when I took out his tongue. Hey.
Who's touching that?
Very good. Did you figure that out, huh? That was a big one.
No doubt.
Is that what it said? Wowzers. The sound is bad. Is that inappropriate? Do you usually have ladies sitting on your bed? I feel like this bed just moved. Like, backwards, this way. From that side. Did you move the bed?
Mattress.
The mattress? That doesn't sound like something mattress. Okay. Thank you. No, dude!
What? Someone threw something?
That was right behind me, like the door or something.
Who's here? I heard that.
My heart?
I thought you were trying to trick me.
No.
I was just standing there waiting. Didn't
Yeah,
I was chilling. I heard something.
It was a big knock.
that was really loud.
All right, guys, how was your night?
I thought it was awesome. What do you think, Alex?
Yeah, it was definitely super active here.
Actually, the mental hospital, which is what I was pumped for the most, that part was actually the quietest one for us.
Yeah.
So, we met some friends. Mr. Ray was pretty cool.
Yeah, nursing home area is definitely the creepiest.
Right before we were leaving the nursing home, I was just standing there with my backpack, and all of a sudden, like, huge wham! It sounded like somebody took their knuckles and just, like, punched the wall, like, right here.
And it was, like, right above her head.
It was pretty loud. That was crazy. So, yeah, way to go, Indiana State Sanatorium. Well done.
Definitely
well
very
played.
active.
It was awesome. I give it a... Who's going to do it?
Yeah.
Jill and Donna, how was your night at the Sanatorium, Indiana State?
Active as yours. For me, I think the coolest thing was Maddie, my Reb Cat. Very first time she's ever gone off. I'm super stoked about that.
Definitely audible voices.
Yeah.
Definitely noises, that banging noises, footsteps. You could hear people.
But again, awesome location. Love being here. Definitely want to come back someday.